I'm on the highest site now. I walked it all. This is all I found, is this flakage. The water's dropped a bunch. You can see there, lots of nice flakes, but no artifacts. All right, I'm gonna get back out on this stretch of river again, but they're holding the water back in behind the dam. The water was out to here yesterday, so where I found them blunts and stuff, it ain't gonna be as good. I'm really gonna have to put in some work today to find something. But if I can get one nice piece, one piece at all, that's the goal. Later. I'm in a new spot here. I just got a tip, but look at these screens. And wait till you see what kind of materials here. Oh man. I'd say it's all Flint Ridge. I haven't found a flake of really nothing else. Just multicolored, just insane nice stuff. I got a tip here. Let me get this off. I have a whole pocket full of this material. Look at it. Oh man. Where's the tip at? Great. Let me switch hands here. It's a Flint Ridge tip. Right there. See it? It's a really nice worked out of gray and white Flint Ridge, but look at this other stuff. I have a whole pocket full of it. That's one screen. And I dropped a piece. But I'll get back. I should be able to find something in here. I'd say the stuff's going to be table rock points or these little Riverton points, but I'd say it's table rock. Later. Oh man, I'm below this high bank here. Got a whole pocket full of Flint Ridge, and I mean, I just got the heartbreaker of the year. I got a Paleo lance, and it's just a base made of Cousteau flint right here. Oh, it's got some grinding. That's a Paleo lancelet, broken in half, made of beautiful Cousteau flint. It's a stemmed late Paleo lancelet. Oh no, that would have been a year maker. See the lightning line right here? It probably had, yeah, it probably popped apart, probably freeze popped. Hopefully I can get the other piece of it. That's sick, folks. That's sick. Oh no, that was made at the end of the last ice age. Woolly mammoths were still on Earth. Oh no, that's a heartbreaker, an extreme heartbreaker. I don't even have this all screened down. Man, that's about enough to make you cry, ain't it? Told you there was older stuff in here. That would have been at least that long too. Oh, later. Yeah, the same screen as that lance or something else. It's like a notch or the base. I think it's the base of a Flint Ridge translucent point. And there's flakes of Flint Ridge everywhere in here. Oh, I'm about ready to cry. That lance would have been just a signature find of the year. It's almost worth getting restored for what it is. You didn't see many people finding many of that. Later. Right, there's fly ash and stuff in here, but I just got a Flint Ridge bladelet. It's nothing to brag about. And all of these flakes. Look at that red and gray piece. That'll be translucent. I'll show you the flint at the end. Man, I'm upset about that Paleo lance. It's still nice though. It just is. That's a real old piece. 10,000 years old at least. Later. Got another broken one, and it's made of pink Flint Ridge. It's just the base. It's got nice translucency. Oh, another broke. That would have been a nice point, especially because of the material. Later. You see this? That's a truckload of dirt. That's a truckload of dirt. There's two more gone over there. Loading up these sifters, I have to carry them through this wood, which I had to move all out to get to this area to sift it. We'll see what's in this screen. But no, I find real stuff. I don't buy views. I don't buy subscribers. And I never throw down points. What you're seeing here, you know, I wish I had some whole ones. But wait till you see all the flint. You'll see why I did this. Some of the most beautiful material you've ever seen. And what, a tip, a base, and a smoker broken Paleo lance. And I'm looking for the tip of that because I know it's here on this beach someplace. Unless it's still in the bank, but I'd say it freeze popped apart down here. This is, look at that material. Here's another flake of white Flint Ridge. Wait till you see how much of it there is in here. Can't believe there's not more artifacts. It's like I'm on a workshop site, but there's not a lot of work stuff. It's just flake. You'd see there's another flake of Flint Ridge. There's a lot of, look at that material. A point out of any of that would have been a day maker at minimum. No matter how crude it was, material is everything. This is back-breaking digging in here. It just is. Carrying your screens like this is back-breaking. These things are heavy. And then bending over and sifting them like this is rough. But it's worth it. Imagine finding another Paleo lance in here eventually. See, here's another tiny little finishing flake of Flint Ridge right there. So 4 flakes so far. I don't see nothing else in this screen. There's no arrowheads in it, or I'd have seen them by now. Looks like all the flakes too. But anyway, I'll get back. I'll show you all the Flint at the end. Might not find nothing today, but I'm gonna go. You know, how much longer can I keep this up? You can see what I've dug here, all this, like I just showed you. I've done a lot of digging for a few breaking points, but the Paleo point's great for the channel. It's a great piece. I might even get that restored. It's nice. Later. But let's go back here and look at the Flint. Just an unbelievable amount. Look at that color, folks. And on days like today, the guy's buying 5,000, 10,000 views per video because they don't want to put in the work. Really hurts. It pushes you out of the search engine for several days. You know, you got a new channel, it's killing you. It just is. And the guys throwing down the points is even worse because they're getting a video anytime they want, and I'm out here killing myself. But the only thing is, I'm in great shape. You do this much digging every day, you're gonna be a beast. And that's a good thing about it. You can almost tell by looking at somebody too, how much time they're putting in. But this would have been a year maker. Look at that Cousteau Flint. It's just awesome. Snapped. That's a Paleo point. Oh, but look at some of this stuff. Oh man, folks, look at it. It's like it. Oh, just tons of it. Almost all of it's Flint Ridge. Look at this stuff with the quartz veins in it. Look at that. Just, it's some of the most beautiful material. And you know, I'm 3 hours by car from the source of this Flint at Flint Ridge State Park, and there's no doubt that's Flint Ridge. It's some of the best Flint Ridge you've ever seen. Look at it. Oh, look at that stuff. It looks like moss agate. Look at this stuff. Imagine a Clovis or something, or imagine that Cousteau's nice, but imagine a Paleo lance that long made out of that with a stripe down the middle. Unbelievable stuff. I mean, the material is everything, and it just don't get no better than that. I got this little base too of a Flint Ridge point, and there's a tip in here someplace. I got a clip of it, but man, that's sickening. I wish that I had a big perfect point to show you, but like I said, I'm not throwing down points. All the stuff you see on this channel is legitimate, and I kill myself to get it. I feel pretty horrible from doing this. It's 85 degrees anyway. But I'm gonna go pick around a few other easier places and get out of here. We'll try again tomorrow. All right, see this right here, the striated lines in that, the lines. This is Flint Ridge Nethers, N-E-T-H-E-R-S. It's a variety of Flint Ridge that has these lines in it. It outcrops on a Nethers farm. It's named after the farm that it outcrops on. And you know, I'm 3.5 hours by car from that source, by car, not walking, by car. I just wanted to show you that because that's, and see, there's Flint Ridge with blue in it, blue and pink, white with blue. Oh man, folks, look at this blue piece, blue and pink. Imagine a big hoop well made out of that. Jeez, folks, I'll find something out of that eventually that's huge. Rolling in, and I can tell by the feel of the air there's a storm coming. At least I found a big Rubbermaid mop bucket. But anyway, I'm gonna go up further and look, and then for just a little bit, and then I'm heading across the river. I don't want to get caught out in a storm. Later. Sucked it up. I'm ready to go. You saw that last dig hole, and I got a point. Might not be the greatest thing, but it looks pretty much all there. Look at the fire rock laying in here. The water's up, but look at the fire rock in this screen. And look right here. That's a point. Pretty nice. Well, and it's 20 yards that way is where I found the blunts. Whoa! I found the blunts yesterday, and that surely looks like the base of those things. Looks pentagonal-ish. Has a minute tip ding, but, and you can see the sky. I've been out here all day, folks, for one point. But you know, you can't really complain when there's a paleo lance of any kind, regardless if there's damage. But I got a point. Oh, and that's decent. That's frameable to go with those other ones. Lightly ground, not much grinding, but some. And I looked at these other ones under a scope, and yeah, they were ground in the notches, and that's ground in the notches. So we got something to put in my collection that's not all broke up, that tells a story with those blunts and that stem knife. That's the same base. I'd say it's mid or cake stuff, but we're gonna have to look a while longer. Got something. All right, can't give up. Victory. Later. What happens when I suck it up and stay? We got a little animal friend to visit with. Look at him. Hi, buddy. It's one of these leatherback turtles. You going for it, buddy? Here he comes. Hi, buddy. We'll put him away from us because I don't want to. You can see how easy I go. I've never injured an animal. I find these all the time. I push my shovel real easy along the base clay. Let's put him down here on this real soft shell. Here you go, buddy. There he goes. That's a nice clip. See what happens when I stay? I'm always rewarded. The hard work pays off, that's for sure. It does with anything in life. Later. All right, we got a point. You can see what I did here. That's another truckload of dirt. Half a truckload anyway. Clear to the base clay, sifted it all. Got some, see the flint I got out of here. I didn't save quite all of it. Threw some of it out. I got a whole boat full of Flint Ridge. You saw that. That's beautiful stuff. But you can see there's some nice stuff in here. It's right where I found that point. Jaspers, and there's some Flint Ridge. That looks like the edge out of something there, that triangle piece. Some real nice translucent stuff. But you see the sky. I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'd even stay longer probably, but I'm pretty tired. I was just kind of looking here at some of this stuff eroding out. But I hope I came through for you, and I hope you enjoy this. I've been out here, just look at me. These pants are tan. There's the color of them. They're black on the front from muck, carrying screens. I did my best job I could for you folks. I appreciate you watching. Later. You know, here's a little point from today. It's a shame it's got that little tip neck, but not much is gone. I like it. Found it real close to where I found them blunts. And right there's the heartbreaker of the year. But here's one from last year, maybe 200 yards upriver, but on the Ohio side. And this is a paleo point. It's a Stringtown lance. made out of heavily patinated flint ridge. There was a Paleo presence there, and man, that point would have been that big. It would have flared out up there. It would have just, that's ridiculous. This one ain't ground at all, but a lot of them aren't ground. Well, I guess this is ground on the base, but it's not ground up on the side. This one has light grinding in here on the edges, but none on the base. Look how expertly they are made. And this one would have flared out a little bit and come up to a tip. Oh, that's sick. All of them are made of nice material. You can see it there. When you're finding paleo stuff, you got to keep going back. That's a true heartbreaker. True heartbreaker. Makes me sick, and it makes me sick on this one too. But I got something. And I got a video. You know, this is all in one day. I'm not looking all week or with 20 dudes. I'm looking, you know, per day by myself, killing myself to get you guys a video. And I like finding this stuff, so it's worth it. Anyway, later.